Hey Blues, how's you all doing? I thought I'd make a little comments like pre-season thoughts after watching yesterday's Everton Newcastle game. And I think I have to say, I was somewhat impressed. I was somewhat impressed because there was no Brennan Johnson, there was no Jimmy Garner, Brantwaite was rested, which meant Tarkowski and Keane, centre halves. Pallister, Mikalenko, left back, right back. I thought Patterson looks as though he's improved. I've got a soft spot for Mikalenko, I don't know why. He seems to always get castigated that he's just a full back, but I mean, okay. I thought the first 5 minutes we were a bit ropey. I did think that Newcastle were going to score at least one. But I tell you what, Travis, he's I think he's a capable number two. If we lost Picky through injury, which can happen, I wouldn't have any kind of like qualms of Travis filling his boots. And then we go into the midfield from what I've seen, from my guesswork, my looking at it. After the first initial 5 minutes where Newcastle were kind of looked as though they were more to a degree accomplished, they just went shitter and shitter. Did that mean we get better and better? Okay. So, I thought Hayden, Hackney looks like he's still kind of finding his feet, settling in. But I think there's a player there. And then we've got Illiman and Jai. Looked a little bit tired to me, but still got that ability of keeping hold of the ball, gaining free kicks. And I've heard Manuel sniffing around. Then we go on to the other wing and we've got Tyreek George, and I thought he did okay. I think he is, I'd like to think there's a lot more in his locker. His goal was a lovely shot, a lovely quick turn in it, and I think I have to give a special mention to our only Scouser, which is the West Derby boy. I thought Harrison Armstrong looked okay. Newcastle's midfield, what have we got? Joe Linton. I thought Harrison Armstrong did good. I liked his contribution. I liked his work rate. I liked his forward thinking. Lovely reverse pass for Tiernan O'Barry to get off the mark, and it was a lovely low across the keeper into the corner shot by Barry that made it 1-0. Other than the goal and for the period he was on the pitch, I see an improvement in him, Barry. I see an improvement. There was some times last season, him and Beto, I wouldn't give two bob for the pair of them, but perseverance, training, coaching. I'd love to think that Tiano was a player, a striker in the making. Funny enough, watching PSG and Villa last night, and they paraded a number 9. Didn't have number 9 on his back, like, but anyway. His name, Brian Maggi. Boy. Poof. if we had him and Tieno to rotate, I think it'd be a bit tasty. We've done well, a lad, that fella. Done well, done. Lovely goal. Missed a good header, but lovely volley. Blind side, far side of the cross from McGinn. Back to Everton. I think with what is to come in, I feel 100 times better than the stars of last season. I really do. I feel 100 times better. I'm confident. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, you got the craziness of the way football is with players, ex-players, opposition, and we play Palace first game, and something tells me Brennan Johnson is not. He'll be on the bench for that Palace game. Whether we then have Munoz, the right back, who in the forward sense is miles better. I'm sorry to say, miles better than Patterson. It was funny, I was also seeing a Geordie watching the game, and he was talking on the idea of, could we get Patterson from Everton because they lack a right back. Funny the way footy is. Let me get back to the my pre-season thoughts. So Barry scores a lovely goal. Really nice assist off Harrison. Then we get a penalty, which Geordies are saying was never a penalty, but there was contact. It was a soft one. To Dewsbury Hall. You kind of give a look as though you kind of give a look as though I'm lucky to get that. But anyway, Illiman stepped up, no problem whatsoever, just fucking buried it. And everything was looking rosy. Everything does look rosy when you're leading and when you win. And shut up, you. And yeah, 2-0. And I've already mentioned the third, Tyreek George, and it was all over. I've got to be honest with you, it was all over at 2-0. 3-0 made it even more. And I've got to say, the other shower opening game against them, Newcastle, they will batter them. I'm sure of it. Newcastle look as though they're no Dan Burn, no fucking Penguin, fucking what's his name? Andy Gordon, who I think is a fucking shyster. And bit of a shit. All in all, once George put that in, it's for the flops, back again. And even though we conceded, it was one of those. It literally was a consolation. Who gives it F? And just to maybe repeat, I thought Travis made at least 3, one especially, but at least 3 good saves. And to a little degree, he reminded me of Pickers in the way he was acting. And lo and behold, if we do have to repeat myself, if we do have to play Travis for whatever reason, I'm confident in him. So there's me. I thought I'd do 10 minutes. Because we all love it. We all love it when Everton win. We want to tell everyone, but we want to tell the world. So there you go, boys. I just thought I'd give that little bit of my thoughts on watching the game last night before the eclipse. What a load of bollocks that was. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon.